Hey guys, what's up? This is Edwin Culver. You might not know me, you might know me, you might know me through some of the music you've heard, or you might know me through a live concert you've attended, or just through some of the history I've explained about music and that sort of thing. Uh, or you may not know me at all. This might be your first time experiencing what I do. But I just wanted to real quick share something with you guys, and at the end here, I'll play a little tiny, very tiny excerpt of some new music I just wrote the other night. I'm really excited with what I think this piece is going to turn into. But before I get there, I needed to talk about something that I'm getting ready to jump into. But before I tell you what it is I'm about to jump into, I really should explain why it is that I do what I do, why I'm doing this music, and what that looks like. And if you were to hop onto my Patreon page right now, you would see that the banner right up at the top says an artist and creator who gives expression to the burdens of others so that they no longer have to bear them alone. And that's, there's a lot of things condensed into that I find important, that I kind of hold dear to my heart when it comes to my music. But what I do is I try to communicate the meaning that classical music has become for me. When I first listened to classical music, I did not like it. In fact, I didn't like very much in life. There was a lot of just brokenheartedness and honestly loneliness and worthlessness and a lot of other feelings and stuff that I was dealing with when I did finally not just discover classical music, but really give it a chance and really kind of fall in love with this style of music. And little did I know when I did that it would take me on a lifelong journey that's literally taken me around the world. Classical music's taken me around the world now, and I think it's going to take me further. But going on this journey, I've learned all sorts of things, not just about myself, but what it means to be a person in this world with other human beings, and how to have empathy and things like that. And there's been so many lessons, but one big lesson is just how to get through hardship. Classical music is hard. Classical music is hard to listen to. Classical music is hard to play. Classical music is hard to market. Like, everything about classical music is very difficult. But what I found is, the more difficult something is, generally the more rewarding it turns out to be on the other side too. And I'm sure you would agree that this is true in a lot of things you've interacted with in life, or if there's ever been something new that you've tried. And that's something that I really want to communicate through everything I do, through the music that I write. Sometimes the music I write uses emotions that are hard. Pain and suffering are hard emotions. They're the reality sometimes of this world, but they're hard to deal with, and they're hard to make sense of. They're hard to cope with, and that's what this music really wrestles with. But on the other end of that, I think there's a lot of freedom, and there's a lot of hope to be found. So that's what classical music did for me, and over the next few months, I'm really going to be explaining that in detail. But this is just kind of an overall big picture. I think I'm calling this video, my new music manifesto, essentially. And what I want to do is I want to do the same for you, my audience. Is I want to communicate how you can listen to music and appreciate it. How you can listen to classical music more intelligibly, how you can understand its meaning, how you can understand what the composers and the performers are doing in this music, so you can understand the history and the stories, why these pieces are important, what sort of messages they communicate, everything like that. Because I think if I can help you gain that same sort of understanding, that's taken me years, but if I can help you start gaining that understanding, I think it will really impact other parts of your life that you would never imagine it would impact. And the same's been true for me. It's just classical music is poured into just my my physical health, my mental health, my spiritual health, definitely. And I think we're all looking for that. We're all looking for that sense of importance, and classical music has a way of communicating importance in a way that a lot of other things don't. So in my mission to do that for you, in my mission to unlock this music for you, I'm going to have to try a lot of different things. And I'm asking for your patience while I try these different things. But more so, I'm asking for your feedback while I try these different things. I'm asking for you to let me know what things you like and what things you don't like. And we'll see what happens. And as we land on stuff that really serves you guys more, that serves my audience with what you need, and with what you enjoy, with what you want, I think that's really when this is going to take off, and it can come full circle to my why, which again is, I'm an artist and creator who gives expression to the burdens of others so they no longer have to bear those burdens alone. And I think this will be exciting. So let's see what happens. I appreciate, like I said, your patience as we go through this, but even more so, we'll appreciate your feedback. Before sign off on this one, I did promise I'd play just a little piece of music that I wrote the other day. I'm writing a lot of new music right now. If you would like to pre-order the new CD that's coming out, the PayPal link should be right there as well. So you can grab that before I take the PayPal link down. Not sure how much longer I'm going to leave it up there. But that's already, I've already been through the recording studio there. We're just waiting on some artwork and everything like that, and that'll be coming out soon. But until then, this is a little piece that I think this is going to be the first theme for a sonata. I'm not going to play everything I have written right now because honestly I can't play it yet because I've written it, but it's not in the fingers. But I just want to see what you guys think of this melody. Just play it. And this is the part that I can't really play. And it's going to grow from there and everything like that. But yeah, that's just a little theme that I've written so far, and I look forward to sharing more of it to you guys soon. Until then, stay musical.